Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Stellaris, and, well, two things to address today. A member of the Senate, this is nerd talk, someone from the comments told me two things, basically, and I'm not going to mention their name in case they don't want to be mentioned, but, you know, it's readily available, easily available information, but, you know, better safe than sorry and whatnot. But basically, I was told that, and I sort of, I wanted to explain this, but never really got to it. But I was basically told, why don't you use the patrol option to, well, you know, patrol, surprise, surprise, between places. So, for example, I can patrol between here and Sol. Yeah, I could do that, but I can't at the same time. What do I mean by that? Well, this fleet doesn't go from A to B. Its movement is a little bit more complicated than that, right? So, I mean, for this duty here, I could send them there, have them patrol, you know, all the way up there, and Bob's your uncle. Problem is, I'm not sure they're going to take this route. Even if they do, I need them to go over here as well, and clean up this piracy eventually. You see the issue? Now, I've been thinking about how I can auto-manage this and not have to sort of worry about it all the bloody time, and what I came up with is I can make two trade protection fleets. Yeah, so one would patrol from here to there, you know, back and forth constantly, and the other one would patrol from here to there, again, back and forth constantly. That's not a bad option, but I can't do that right now. I'm going to have to do that, you know, a little bit later, and so far, I mean, this is alright, but something that isn't alright is how on earth did I manage to miss this? There's an entire system there, and I just sort of assumed that it's, you know, dealt with, I guess. I was looking around, because I knew, like, so I loaded into the game, right? I haven't played in, like, 2 days or so, 3 days. I load into the game, and I go, right, I have a system that I haven't explored yet, where is it? Nope, can't see it, can't see it, can't see it, and I know the person mentioned exactly next to which other system it is. Thank you, by the way, because I would never have found it, because apparently I'm blind. And I'm looking at this, and I still don't see it, and, like, eventually it hits me, like, it's next to this, and I'm like... You know, the expression, hidden in plain sight. I mean, that's sort of what I'm assuming happened here, but... Other than that, this is... There is just no excuse, really. I mean, there is really no excuse. This is... insane, you know? How do you not see that? That's... No, well, I mean, let's not make too big a deal out of it. It's not like it's, you know, anything vital or whatnot, but, you know, still. It's like... Because you know what that does now? Is it's starting to make me think, look, well, you know, like, what else did I miss? Because if I missed an entire bloody system... God knows about the rest of my decisions I've made. I've started to question everything I've done. But... yeah, I mean, you know. It is what it is, I suppose. But where are you... Oh, yeah, you're meeting up with the, yeah, sure. Ooh, you're fighting someone. That's not great. You're attacking someone very weak. Oh, well. Right, I think we were just going to go to speed 3 now and build up a little bit, because look, there's a ton of stuff that needs to get constructed, and, ooh, we have a slot available in Rome. Don't need housing, don't need amenities, which means I can upgrade this to, or I can build, rather, here, whatever I want. Yeah, it's Ally Foundries. Yeah, governing ethics shift to xenophilic, that's alright. Good. So, This I'm also very curious by, because we found the rubricator. And we're going to start by building a space station there, and we're going to, you know, soon go on to see what's up with that thing. No. Nearly moved my capital there. No. Shall I boost growth speed? I think I should. Yeah, because I mean, look at this. There's a billion food all over the Empire. Why not encourage growth literally everywhere?
Construction complete.
There we go. Oh, 12,000 food. What else are we going to do with it? Yeah. Right, so here it is. It's Iras. That's the system that was missing. Yeah. Weird, right? I mean, kind of. It's not the end of the world, because... I mean, I could have explored it. Fair is fair, but would I have colonized it? Would I have taken it over? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And the reason maybe not is, you know, I was... Oh. The Eurasian homeworld. Right. Huh. So we've found a pox sample, then. Right. Of course we have. And a bunch of Unity, I would assume, as well. Right. Fascinating. This is in my enemy's territory, yes, but also no. Interesting. They're picking a fight with us, the Natfankan silencers again, and they're being rather stupid about it. But yeah, we've found... This wasn't here from the beginning, was it? We discovered this as a result of something else. Please tell me that's the case. Please tell me that wasn't there since the beginning of the game, because, I mean, that would just crush me. Really, I'm joking, mostly. But yeah... Interesting. At any rate, let's build the stuff there and see where the other... oh, there you are. Alright, research station there, and then head on up to Iras. And yeah, I will... Ooh, they took out an entire cruiser. That's expensive for you to be killing it like that. Alright, let's get rid of that fleet and retake the station. Are you going to counterattack finally? Not really, alright. Here's the thing, I don't care what you're going to do anymore, I'm out. Like, out. Like, we're going back to Sol out. Okay, lovely. Naval capacity's all the way up. Whoa, naval capacity's way up, okay. Fleet manager. There we go. Let's increase the size of our fleets massively, because we can. And all will be well. Yes, I'll extend our deal for research too. Here's the thing. Famous last words incoming. We're doing really well. Yeah, I know. I'm insane to even say something like that. I know. It's kind of true, though. We're colonizing a ton, and we've, you know, actually most of those colonies have finished. We're losing some energy. This is going to get fixed in, like, you know, a matter of minutes. But we're losing some energy. Other than that, we're doing phenomenally well.
Construction.
Like, actually phenomenally well. And
technology secure.
yeah. Like, look at that. We're teching up as well. This is, you know, all is going well. We're going to have even more fleet capacity. For such a tiny empire, this is kinda weird, to be honest with you. Like, I wasn't expecting to be doing this well with this size, you know what I mean? Which is exactly what I say most nights that I am. Oh, it's not even my sense of humour, but hey, sometimes, right? I blame it on the people I hang around with. But I guess that's what most of us do anyway. Alright. I've got a question as well, by the way, guys. I've got a bit of a question, and it's...
Construction complete.
How do I put this? It's a little bit on the, I don't know how to phrase it side, but would you be interested in Empire Total War, a Let's Play with, like, a ton of mods? Mostly Darth mod and, you know, some unit mods and stuff like that. Because I'm thinking about playing that game, personally, just for me, you know, just for the sake of it. I have some trouble recording it, though, so I don't even know if it's possible to do that, but I'm thinking about doing that. Now, that would be a third series on the channel, and I've never pulled that off successfully, but it would be like a, sort of, you know, like an off thing to the side. This is work, this is serious, as you can tell by the overly mature jokes. Yeah, in all due seriousness, though.
Colonization in progress.
Yeah, sure. Nah, it's not worth building the,
complete.
in most of these, it's not worth building the, off-world trading company. Because I'd rather have the fleet capacity thing.
Construction complete.
Because, hey, you never know, we might grab another fleet. Another fleet? Yes, we might grab another fleet. Unexpected, I know. 15,000 minerals. This is alright. I mean, this is working out alright. It's not ideal. But actually, now it kind of is. Yeah, well, with the fleets home, this sort of works out really well, actually, come to think of it. Yeah. This is alright with the fleets being home.
Construction complete.
This works. Alright. So, kleptomaniac rats. Toppled over buildings, crashed spaceships, lumps of melted junk and trinkets, yada 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 yada. One artifact, however, seems to have a special place in their society, the Rubricator. It appears they have fought long and hard to save it, but ultimately had to leave it behind. Curious. Okay. Very, very curious. Did I not put trade hubs here? I should have put trade hubs here. Let's do that right away. Matter of fact, let's look at the... Yeah, it's just Sol and this one that don't have. Yeah, that's alright. Shipyard? Yeah, I think so. Let's build like 2 shipyards on Sol. Because we tend to spend a stupid amount of time getting stuff done there anyway, and it looks like my former ally, well, my current allies, but, you know, we don't love them all that much, just don't tell them, appear to have found the courage to attack the enemy capital? Yeah. No, it's not the capital, that's just where they're fighting. And this is the capital. Or home world, whatever, you know. Same difference, really. Oh, have you... Yeah. I don't care. The scientist went to do her own bloody thing. Over there, she didn't finish the survey. We'll send the other one in. You know, again, same difference. Doesn't matter who does the surveying. Tell you what's going to improve... Well, you're never going to love me, but you might. What's going to improve the influence situation, because that's sort of the biggest problem right now, is the new DLC. Oh, you know, it's typical, right? Stellaris isn't a pay-to-win game, just buy more DLC and, you know... So you're not gonna exactly win, you're not gonna be better at the game, but, you know, the game's gonna be better, and ultimately that's... You can't exactly say that's not pay-to-win, can you? Anyways, it's more... I'm being facetious, I'm joking more so than anything else, but... And I'm a little bit serious as well. Thing is, where was I going with this? Yes, other than the new DLC, which I think that's going to change the way influence works with alliances and diplomacy and stuff like that, I think. Well, this is going to change some of the values. Oh, you're a protectorate. Yeah. I was going somewhere with this, I swear. I just don't remember what I said. What I was going to say, rather. Damn. Yeah, getting the factions to like me a little bit more. There we go, I remembered. Getting the factions to like me a little bit more is going to be naturally somewhat helpful to the overall situation. Hey, more tradition, lovely. C districts provide 1 additional clerk jobs. Specialist output increased. Buildings district have build time reduced. Or build cost and build time reduced. This is useless. Pursuit of profit, I think. Not quite sure what specialists are, but I think that's going to help the overall progress, stability, and whatnot in the Empire. Now, curious again, you say. There is an order to the rat's chaos. We found the Skaven planet is what we found. We're just sort of slowly waiting to discover that this is indeed the case. In a somewhat official-looking building towards the center of the town, there is a digital inventory of every single item, complete with their origins. Gross misinterpretations of their intended uses, as well as some highly unhelpful notes on where to find them. The Rubricator, described as a thingamajig maker with magical powers, has its place to the right of the Empress's lilac ribbon, under her snout swabs, on the 4-legged box with the funny face. Wherever that is. Yeah, not big on, like, XYZ coordinates, are they? Oh, I have a story to tell about this. So, you might have noticed through these videos that I'm not terrific at reading stuff. I'm joking mostly. Though, you know, based on the story, you wouldn't be able to tell that. So yeah, like I'm mostly focusing on like what I'm doing. I'm not really. I'm trying to get to the gist of the message rather than, you know, focus on what I'm actually reading. And there's like a billion other things that I'm doing, and it's yeah, you know, it's difficult to read out loud and think about something else, and, you know, etc., etc. But that said, we have this thing that we do at uni, where we read. I know, shocking, right? No, in all seriousness, we have this thing that we do where, basically, you know, one of you reads, like, a paragraph or half a paragraph of text, and then you comment on it, you translate some words that might be, you know, curiously used, or some phrases that aren't exactly, you know, that are special, memorable, peculiar, etc., etc., you know. And then you comment on what you just read, and, you know, it could be something about the style, the wording, I don't know, the plot point, yeah, make your pick, depending on what sort of text you read. And this works, you know, it's been working like this, and, you know, this is how the things go here for, you know, ages now, and that's how we do things. Make sense so far? Good. So, when you're doing that, you usually tend to read things properly, because while you're sort of focused on what you're doing, there's not a lot of anything else happening really at the time, is there? At least, most of the time. That's how it should be. Yeah. See? Told me to use patrol. Look at what it does. It's like, I want it to patrol to there. It takes that route. Why? It's quicker. That route's quicker for it. It's stupid. It's very, very stupid, but, you know, that's how it works. So, yeah. What I end up doing is I'll have to patrol everything manually. But, well, I'm not complaining. It doesn't matter all too much. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's create a new fleet. Do I have to name it? Can I name it, like, right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can only rename it when,
complete.
Yeah, I think I can only rename it when the first ship is built, but that's fine. We're going to use the other fleet. It's going to be Trade Protection Fleet 2, and it's going to move, like, from here to... Actually, this one I can send on patrol from here to up there, and that one will work, so there you go. Never say I don't listen to you, comment section. Just don't do it exactly how you'd like me to most of the time. Anyways, back to the story. So we read the text, and most of the time that goes that goes smoothly. Yours truly, however, has never read a text with weirder, just pauses and mispronunciations and just horrible kindergarten level errors than he did this Monday, which is 2-3 days ago, depending on when you're watching the video.
Construction complete.
Well, I say 2 days ago from the recording time, and it's...
complete.
I genuinely feel terrible. I genuinely feel like I've let
War declared.
everyone around me down. Yeah, just children playing war, basically. All right. And yeah, that's basically it. There's not much of a point to it. There's not much of a what do you call that? A punchline or anything. It's just that, yeah, this. You know when you Hold up. Let's take a look. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not creepy at all, is it? No. Oh, Christ almighty. Alright. The excavating team has discovered the source of the foul stench, and it's ill-boding. Close to the center of the city are enormous piles of dried fecal matter and pools of corrosive bile that exude toxic levels of hydrogen sulfide, making protective equipment necessary to proceed further. The archaeologists couldn't... The archaeologists... Yeah, something like that it was. Except like it was every other sentence, and... Yeah, I don't know. You know when you... Halfway through, you're thinking to yourself, what the hell am I doing? And, like, all your blood rushes to your head, and you're like... Have I forgotten how to read at this point? Like, just the brain just stops working, and you genuinely think to yourself, I don't know how to read. How did I get through the entire education system for, like, I don't know... What was it? 8, and then 4, and then 3... 15, 16 years-ish. Like, 8 and 4 is 12, and 3 is 15, but this is the 3rd year, so... It's like 15 or 14-ish years, depending on when... No, actually, when... I'm going to calculate it now. It's 14 and a half years. There you go. How did I get through 14 and a half years of education without, you know, learning how to read properly? It's genuinely what you think at that point. Did any of you ever have that, or is it just me being retarded? Because I get the feeling that it might just be me. Trade protection fleet 2. And we're gonna... Okay, so... Yeah, trade protection fleet. Alright, back to the event. The archaeologists could not identify the alien DNA in the fecal matter, but the piles contain partially digested hoarders. Whatever consumed these aliens swallowed them whole. Even more disconcerting is the discovery of a fresh pile. Curious indeed. We're going on to Chapter 4. Interesting. Okay. Let's put you there, and... Oh, no, this is even better. Put you there, and then I'm going to patrol, like, down there and back. Lovely. So... Losing 22 energy per tick. Not bad, but certainly could be a heck of a lot better. You gonna end this war already? Because, I mean, the... Yeah. Location established with... Oh, it's an Austin trip, whatever. What was gonna be like another empire? Like, where are you gonna squeeze them in? Oh, hold on. Speaking of squeezing them in, where's the Fallen Empires? I mean, I'm assuming they're sort of like, you know, there and there. But still, we haven't made contact with a single one yet. That's... Ah, speaking of which, unidentified empire. It's probably there, eh? Yeah, this stinks of a fallen empire already. I don't know, maybe not. What do we want to build here? An energy grid, I guess. I'm pretty sure we're just going to build energy grids everywhere all the time, and that's going to be our life pretty much from now on. There you go. But this fleet, however, will be fully automated and patrolling this region of space. And glorious it shall be. So, there anything else I need to do? Not really. Like, I think next episode we're going to start talking about who we're going to fight next. I think it's about time we do that, but other than that, I think we're all set up pretty much, more or less. What do you want here? Monument? Yeah, I think I want a monument. We're making good Unity, like, we're making a lot of Unity. 54 months at this stage of the game for another trait. That's good. I think it's better than what I usually get. Oh, I'm thinking if I can... Sorry. I'm thinking if I can beat one of the weaker Godzilla monsters. Scavenger Bot, no way. Ether Drake or the Stellarite Devourer. I think that the Ether Drake is weaker. Yeah, I might be able to beat one of those now, like with both fleets together. What do you think? No? I'm just out of my mind, probably. Yeah, probably. Let's go with research labs here and there, because I haven't really built those anywhere. And I feel like we should. Hey, alright, that's going to help with the fleets quite a bit. Slave army and slave processing facility. I think we're going to sort of have to do it, you know, because we have slaves and we're probably going to have a lot more in the future. As unfortunate as that is for the slaves. Nah, 10k fleet power isn't enough to kill an Ether Drake. Probably not. Best not risk it. Shall we send the fleet over into position, basically, and, you know... I sort of don't want to do that, because I don't know what I'm going to find here, and it might be something horrible. But, you know... It also might be literally nothing, so... I don't want to give too much attention to something that might have literally zero influence on the future. But that said, let's go and spend a bunch of the food that we've accumulated. Because it's not like we exactly need it. Well, this is a rich system. We get straight up alloys from here, that's rare. We've discovered a new archaeological site. Okay.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay. Oh, crap, nearly forgot. Yeah, every, place that has one of these should have, like, a... Ooh, you should have a naval... or a fleet academy, I think. Yeah. Yeah, these should have fleet academy... No, fleet academies. Because if we're gonna build ships from here, might as well make them good ships, you know. And as far as the places with anchorages are concerned, those are going to be pretty much exclusively naval logistics offices. That one's a bit of an exception. And there we go. Good. Right. Again, doing surprisingly well for such a tiny empire. I mean, I'd be expecting to do... I would have expected to do this good much later on, but... We have a ton of planets that we've colonized. We've a ton of... You know, let's take a look at population. Yeah. We have these two, which are slaves. We have full citizens, being the Romans, and then we have a bunch of these residences. They're all sort of, you know, they're all sort of there. And yeah. Doing great on resources. Next war is probably going to end up expanding us quite a bit in whatever direction we choose. Probably closer towards these guys. Yeah, I like this. This is going really well. I didn't expect to be this powerful at this stage of the game. Because, I mean, look at this. They're inferior to me and they're massive. These guys are flipping huge. Way bigger than I am. And they're equivalent in all respects. So, yeah, and like... Even alliances like these, pathetic, inferior, these guys are massive as well. Take a look at these ones. Inferior, pathetic, yeah, which is stronger than most of the galaxy, you know, not put together, but you get the point. It's interesting. Anyways, where is this, by the way? Oh, God. Sorry, game alt tabbed. It's all the way down there. That's fine. Okay, anyways, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and we'll stay tuned with the rest of the series that we produce on the channel. Until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.